All right, so today we're diving into a new report that basically lays out a roadmap for the future of IT. And trust me, if you're in tech, you are going to want to pay attention because the ground is really shifting under our feet. We're going to break down the exact roles and skills you'll need to not just get by, but to actually thrive come 2026. So let's just cut right to the chase with the most important question, right? Is your job, your tech job, truly ready for what's coming in 2026? Because the roles that are valuable today, well, they might look completely different in just a few short years. Okay, let's dig into this. This one quote from the report just nails the entire shift. We are officially moving past that let's see what this can do phase of AI, the experimental, playful stage. Now it's all about operational AI. This means embedding these powerful tools into every single workflow, every single business process. This isn't just some trend, it's a fundamental rewiring of the entire industry. So what does this huge shift actually mean for your day-to-day job? Look, traditional roles aren't just vanishing, but they are being radically reshaped. The most secure, the most in-demand jobs of 2026 are being born right now out of this change, and it's creating a need for totally new specializations. And that brings us to our first major category of these future-proof jobs, the AI and data powerhouses. I want you to think of these folks as the architects and the engineers of our new AI-driven world. They're the ones on the front lines, actually building the systems that everyone else is going to use. And notice how specific these roles are getting. The AI/ML engineer, they're not just playing in a sandbox anymore. They are pushing models into production. And a huge focus for them is something called Agentic AI. That's AI that can proactively take actions and make decisions for us. Then you've got the data engineer, who's kind of the unsung hero, building the data highways that fuel absolutely everything. And the AI product manager, they're that crucial translator, making sure all this amazing tech actually solves real-world business problems. And hey, if you need proof that this demand is real, just look at this number. The report is projecting a staggering 34% growth for data engineers over the next decade. That is a massive, flashing sign from the market telling us exactly where the need is. It really is all about the data infrastructure. But, building all this powerful AI isn't enough. We also have to make sure it's safe, that it's fair, and that it's secure. And that brings us to the second critical group of jobs, the safety and trust guardians. You can think of these as the protectors who make sure that this AI-powered future is one we can actually live in and trust. This is so important. As AI gets more and more powerful, the need to control it becomes absolutely paramount. The AI ethics officer is there to fight bias and make sure everything is legally sound. Your cybersecurity engineer is on the front lines, literally defending against brand new threats that are themselves powered by AI. And the data governance specialist? They're the ones navigating that complex web of privacy laws like GDPR, making sure our data is used ethically. This all ties into a key concept from the report called cyber resilience. And this isn't just about putting up firewalls anymore, it's a whole new strategy. It's about preparing for, actively responding to, and this is key, recovering quickly from cyber attacks that are way smarter and faster than anything we've ever seen before, all thanks to AI. Okay, so we've seen the new jobs, we've seen the new roles, but what does all this mean for you right now? How do you actually get ready? Well, this final section is your call to action. We're going to lay out the exact skill shifts you need to make to thrive in this new world. I love how the report does this. It puts the old priorities right next to the new ones, side by side. And look, it's not about throwing out your old skills. It's about refocusing. It's about changing your priorities to match what's coming. So let's break down what that actually looks like. Just look at this shift in thinking. The focus is moving from just writing code to reviewing and auditing AI-generated code for quality and security. It's no longer about mastering that one specific tool, it's about adaptability and always learning. Being a lone coder in a silo, that's out. Understanding the business context and being a great communicator, that's in. And finally, the real value is shifting from just developing a model to actually deploying it and governing it responsibly. And just to show you this isn't our opinion, here's the table straight from the report. This is the evidence right here. The analysis couldn't be clearer. The value is moving away from pure technical creation and towards strategic oversight, adaptability, and governance. This is your roadmap. This is what you need to focus on. So we'll end on this thought. The future of IT isn't some abstract thing that's just happening to us.
It's being actively built right now by these powerhouses and protected by these guardians. So the only real question left is, which role are you going to play?